I'll fly, and I'll fly into the end of the sky. So I'll be the one who doesn't have to say goodbye.
Hello guys, I'm reaction with this parody video called Parody, Everything Wrong with the Main Attraction in 5 minutes or less. It's 5 minutes and 12 seconds long. Oh, yes. Okay, the main attraction, Rah-Rah, returns. But what is wrong with Rah-Rah? I don't know. She's a pony? Rah! Rah?
Seriously?
Sorry, William, sorry. This was one of the best episodes in Season 5. We get to see a new character. Equestria, the land of love, the land of harmony. Something. I remember the piano number. I actually knew of the music before the episode, because when I heard the music, I didn't know where it came from. I thought it was a fandom made thing, but not realizing it was be part of this episode. I made a MIDI out of it, not realizing it's going to be part of an episode. But this is Countess Victoria. I can't even say that, man. Seriously. But rather, and she had a very strict and manager I hated. Really, Sam Gallop. Man, seriously, I hated him. Didn't like him at all. He was too pushy. Yeah, it's all only thinking about himself. That's the only thing that's really wrong with this episode. What is wrong with the main attraction? Let's find out. Let's go to reaction started in 3, in 2, in 1, go.
Sapphire Shores? Please! Sapphire Shores is merely the second biggest pony pop star in Equestria.
This is a terrible way to hoist a prop. There's no pony securing it from the other side. You're fired as organizer.
That's true.
We've got quite a lineup for the Helping Hooves Music Festival.
None of which we'll see, other than the one important character.
But I have managed to book
yeah.
the biggest pony pop star in all of Equestria.
Did she just book her yesterday? Or did she actually wait all this time and somehow keep their preparations secret from her fellow organizers for no reason other than this reveal, which could have put the aforementioned preparations at risk? Castle is a reverse redemption story. This is Amy Keating Rogers' last episode. That's soon enough.
Have you not heard of her?
How?
The Apple family hasn't invented pop music yet.
No.
Should we question why Pinkie just happened to have a Polaroid of her rump? Maybe the real sin is that the target demographic won't know what a Polaroid is.
That's true.
That doesn't narrow it down though, AJ. Either she's an important character with a unique mark, or a common background pony with a duplicated mark. Pinkie imitates the poop emoji.
We had the best time at Camp Friendship.
Camp Friendship was always Twilight's biggest competitor. These adults are not doing a good job supervising the swimmers. This denied Brohoof.
Mission failed.
She belted it out, singing in the most colorful, clear voice I'd ever heard.
That's a roundabout way of saying she belted out the singing voice of an adult. Applejack is absolutely enamored by her friend's butt, only in My Little Pony. Why is this triangle so strangely detailed? Maybe an artist was assigned to design the instruments one day, but the guitar already existed in their library, so the entire workday was spent on this. This nightmarish face. Sven Gallop is a horrible manager for trampling over Pinkie Pie. Not because he cares about Pinkie's welfare, but because letting Rah-Rah step over a crazy fan is a security breach.
That's true.
The bane of all cutie marks are symbols which are directional. Rah-Rah's right flank has backwards music notes. This raises some questions. For example, do ponies actually have 2 different cutie marks? Is one considered right and the other considered backward? Is this a sin or an interesting social dynamic of pony? Better sin it just in case.
My childhood friend, AJ.
Childhood Philly friend is kind of redundant, isn't it? Fernando may be the best character of the show, but how does Pinkie hold him vertically with a hoof?
The Royal
I don't know.
Garden, made by Gustave Legrand from the Crystal Empire from Cherry Jubilee's farm.
Sven Gallop would be great at Brony trivia. This is an outdoor set in the middle of the day. Is Celestia backstage operating the lighting? Is magical autotune really any worse than a magical cutie mark that helps you sing? The only difference in music is subjective opinion, yet this is presented as the bad version of Rah-Rah. This is the knockoff version of Applejack's Barn that you get on Wish. Little itty bitty tiny Sweetie Belle.
Now who wants more hoopsies?
That is not an appropriate thing to ask a crowd of children, Rah-Rah.
Is this
No.
the little sister you wrote to me about, AJ?
Rara is aware of Apple Bloom. That's
Yes.
interesting, because what are the odds of her happening to win the contest to appear on stage without any unfair bias? Also,
That's
we
true.
never actually learn what the contest is even about. It's
No.
just a big of a mystery as to where all the other performers are.
Yes,
You
true.
best get along,
Ooh.
little ponies.
At least she didn't call them her little ponies. Rara
Yes, sir.
turns on Applejack very quickly with basically no reasoning other than the plot demands it. This seems like an extremely dangerous device. to
That's
stand over
very
while
dangerous.
pulling. Twilight conveniently has a recording and playback spell. Alicorns are basically just spy drones. Throwing a tantrum and stomping away doesn't seem very fitting for a greedy manager
No,
who should probably
no.
have contracts and lawyers. Why is Rara worried? She got rid of Sven Gallop, but it looks like she gained an alicorn known for her organizational prowess. It doesn't get
Really?
any better than that. Unless,
No.
of course, she's worried about the future of her career, which is certainly doomed and not explored by this episode at all.
Doomed!
Twilight comes out onto the
Doomed,
runway,
you're
but then she
doomed.
walks backwards and falls into the crowd off screen. Ponies unironically playing the
Seriously?
piano with hooves is better than any joke about how hooves can't play the piano. It's
No.
still a sin, though.
Yeah.
Especially since we can hear the piano while her hooves do nothing. Pretending to play the piano is much more scandalous than autotune. At least there is nothing deceptive about that. This may be a touching episode, and it makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside to see
Yeah.
Rara embrace who she wants to be and ditch the flashy pop star persona.
Yeah.
But the reality is this is far less likely to draw a crowd, and all these ponies were deceived into coming here. Looks like Minuet's low battery warning is flashing. There's probably some joke to be made about how
Seriously?
she swapped the veil covering her face for a veil that covers her rump.
Yeah. Scene tally 42. Twilight. Fernando.
Fernando.
Do. What? Okay, that was Parody. Everything wrong with the main attraction in 5 minutes or less. That was a good. It was an okay episode. It didn't have many laughable moments as such. There was less. Didn't have any animation errors. Less animation errors actually, compared to previous episodes. And while we have a laser show during the daytime, surely we can't really see lasers properly until late after dark. It would be late after dark seeing the laser show. Yeah, Sam Gallop was. I hated him. Really hated him in this episode. And Twilight happened to have a recording horn thing. It's a horn's projector now. Seriously. It was convenient for the plot, wasn't it? It was convenient for the plot in the episode. Oh, we didn't really see Rara again after that, did we? No, we didn't. We didn't really see Rara again, really. Not without a speaking line. Or did we? I know we saw Moon Dancer recently, but I want to see more. I wanted some really good Rara episodes. But no, Hasbro said no. Really, Hasbro. Overall, it was a good video. Wasn't many laughable moments, but you can't really do anything about it sometimes. But on that note, hope you like this reaction. On my reaction videos, I'll see you next time. Oh, yes.
And I'll fly until the